I will make you pay for this. It's time for the next part of our plan. Give the word.
Yes, sir.
Oh! Oh, this is a new place. Or at least so Henry's thoughts would be. This is his next bed. Now he has one at Peshek's, one here in Ratai, and the first one, the one in Talmberg. And this means that there's a quicker wait between the alchemy station and his stash. Lovely, just lovely. Go to the hall of the upper castle? Oh, alright. Though unfortunately Mutt is a bit too comfortable in this new place. Right, Mutt?
Good fella. That's my boy.
Yeah, you really like it here, don't you? Well, let's see if I have any food for you.
Look what I've got for you. You'll love this.
Yeah, I do. I think I'll actually give you the better hare meat. There you go. There you go, boy. That would be nice if you got out of the place, though. Alright, let's call Yenda over. Because we got some people that need to be visited. For example, the good folk here in Ratai.
Heyo.
More specifically, the good refugees.
A word? You there. Come here a moment.
Alright, sir.
God bless. Can I help you?
You wanted me. So you're the one needing my help. What are you hanging around for?
What are you hanging around for? Don't you have any work to do?
No, I don't. Sigismund's marauders took everything I had and reduced me to beggary.
And what's it about?
What's it about?
Since I lost everything, I've been doing whatever I could to survive. Only, I got caught with my hand in someone else's pocket. And since then, I can't even set foot on the square without the catchpoles pouncing on me.
So you're a pickpocket?
Mm-hmm.
Alright, get to the point. But keep your hands where I can see them.
My honestly begged groschen were taken from me by that bastard of a guard, Pazdera. He claimed I stole them and took them for himself, the swine. Well, if you can get them from his pocket back into mine, where they rightfully belong, I'll give you a share and teach you a handy trick too. What do you say?
Not gonna say that because I've done things for the Millers. I can do that.
Alright, I reckon I can manage that. How much coin are we talking about?
Everything he has on him. Half is yours.
It all sounds a bit fishy.
Well, take it or leave it. But if you get my money back from Pazdera the guard, I'm sure I can put some more work your way.
You know what? Just have 50 from my own pocket.
Here's your groschen.
I followed you for a while and I didn't see you rob no one. But suit yourself. Coin is coin.
You
I'll
didn't
give you some
follow
of the
me
groschen
anywhere.
back, like I promised. And I've got another job for you.
You said something about another job.
What's this other job then?
Everywhere you go here, you'll see wretches like me. Poor souls that don't have a pot to piss in and have to beg. Then take a look and rat-eye at all the gentlefolk with their noses in the air, looking out only for themselves, with not a moment's thought for the poor. Well, from one fine lady, you could get alms to feed the whole lot of us here.
I'll do it, but you have to first tell me who and what.
Arms for everyone. That would be quite a purse. But I'll see what I can do.
That's the spirit. In return, I'll teach you something useful, and you'll get a share too, of course.
But rather not doing that. Yes, I know that this will be another 50 groschen out of my pocket, but I already got so much, and Privitslavets will be generating enough coin for me later on.
Here's the coin you wanted.
Good. Keep after your effort. Interested in another job?
Sure, fine.
You mentioned another job. I'm all ears.
Aye. There's a good widow living in squalor with us in the camp. She sold the last memento she had of her sainted mother to a moneylender so she could feed her young ones. And now she's so torn with regret, she can't sleep nights.
You want me to get this memento back?
Just so. I'd do it myself, only I can't show my face in the town square without the catchpoles kicking my arse. Steal her ring back from that usurer, Wolf from Bruda. You can pick your own reward while you're at it. He's so rich it ain't decent.
Alright, I'll get it right back.
I'll be right back.
Take care.
Oh, yeah.
I wouldn't beg but I'm with Jesus to this.
Yeah. In the medieval times, becoming a beggar was worse than rotting in a dungeon. At least there you have a roof over your head. Rob the rich, give to the poor. Ah, he's over where I need to go anyways. Just the problem that place is gonna be crawling with guards. Let's hope that I can get there, get that ring, and get back without getting spotted. Yeah, this is gonna be super tricky. I'm for sure gonna get caught. Do I have my stealth garb? Yes, I do. Yeah, I have my stealth garb. Just need to get it on quickly. Oh wait, that's my padded black coif. Oh, need to take that off for sure. This might be a new low for me. Oh, that's Pruda. Right there. Now, Mutt, do not ruin this for me. Okay, 3, 2, 1. And no, I'm not going to save because I have Renegade Brand and I want to see, first off, where the jail is. Second, Well, I want to be able to try it out. Oh, thank goodness. And yeah, I know it's unroleplay of me to to undress and redress right in the middle of a crowd. But well, such is the mechanics of games. That should be everything now. While I'm here, though, I'm going to pay a visit to Sir Radzig.
My lord, I'm afraid you were right when you said these hostilities wouldn't end at Probislavitz.
That comes as no surprise.
What has happened?
The men reported 2 more attacks today.
Ah, Henry. I'm glad you're here. It seems like we'll have another task for you. Come and join us.
My lord,
Greetings, lad.
the bandits raided a few remote hamlets, but that's the least of our worries. They also attacked Merhoyed, and that's a much more serious matter.
Merhoyed? Matthias is working there.
They attacked right after the battle in Probislavitz. Bastards were probably trying to prove they're still strong. But there's a silver lining. The villagers held them off, and they even took 1 captive. He's wounded, but we can still interrogate him.
Your Graces, I hope I'm not intruding.
On the contrary, Master Tobias. Unlike Bernard, you are the bearer of good tidings. Or so I gather from the coin you carry. Tell me, how many groschen did we find in Probislavitz?
My lord, I'm sorry, but my news is no better than Captain Bernard's. These coins are very good. That is to say, well-made facsimiles, as we call them.
What? I don't give a fuck what you call them. I want to know what they're fucking worth.
That's just it, sir. They're worth nothing.
You saying what I think you're saying, Master Tobias? This here
Is just a pile of copper.
Curva! Fuck!
Plated with silver, so it's still of some worth.
Curva! Fuck!
Is it a lot of work to make such counterfeits, Master Tobias?
I should say so, sir. Highly demanding work. Especially to make such plausible forgeries. They would need a well-hidden foundry, several craftsmen, and a source of material.
But they could just be brought in from somewhere else, could they not?
Well, they could, but then again, the silver mines are nearby, and these groschen seem freshly minted, so...
So we are facing a foe who has almost limitless sources of coin. That's all we need.
Doppelgänger.
Well, gentlemen, it's clear what we have to do. Interrogate that captive bandit, find out their numbers, and promptly cut off their supply of money. Otherwise, they'll soon have another encampment.
If they haven't already.
I doubt it, sir. Merhoyed wouldn't have been able to hold them off if they did.
Well, lad, I said we'd have work for you, but it never crossed my mind there would be this much. You've already proved your worth as an investigator, so I'm putting my faith in you again. Go to Merhoyed and question that captive. Find out where those brigands are hiding, how many there are, and what they're planning. And while you're at it, see if you can find some clues as to where this counterfeit coin is coming from.
Very well, sir.
Good luck. We're counting on you. All of us. Come report to me as soon as you know anything. I'll be at the lookout point near Talmberg.
Yeah, to say that Hanush is pissed was putting it lightly. Oy vey. Well, that was a good way to calm one's nerves. So, let's go see if that vagabond is available for taking this ring off of my hands before I get pulled over by some guard or such.
Yeah.
That's... Oh, that's actually in the same place that I found him. That's good. Yep, there he is. Hey! I got the ring.
I've got that ring.
Ha! That'll bring tears of joy to that poor widow. I hope you filled your own pocket while you were at it. You're a handy lad. You could be king of all the thieves in Rattay.
And what else have you got for me?
What else have you got for me?
Something really special this time. There's a stuck-up cloth merchant from the Dechko who comes to Rattay from time to time. The bastard claims poverty is God's punishment on us for our sins. I'd like to show him what God's punishment looks like.
I'm from
Now,
Scotland.
if you were to
well,
lift his guild
you know.
seal from his pouch, he'd never live down the shame of losing it once the guild gets wind of it.
The mills of God grind slowly but surely, eh?
And we'll help them along. As a reward, I'll get you something really wonderful. Just wait and see.
I'll do it, but I have doubts that you'll be able to procure that something wonderful.
I'm on it.
God be with you.
Even though Ledechko will be on the way,
Truly grateful about your kindness.
I would much rather make my way over to Privitslavets and, well, see about finally getting it restored.
Yeah.
Yeah, I decided to skip the fast traveling, and it turns out that my...
What?
Yeah, my thoughts exactly, sir. What? Something about a thief?
Somebody help me!
Oh, that's him. Alright, Mud, time to work. Take him down.
Yeah.
Mutt?
Thief! Thief!
Seriously, Mutt. What the heck is?
Somebody help me!
I'm trying, sir.
Vic?
You're not getting away from me!
Nor us. Wow, okay, just a simple tackle got him down? Well then.
You showed him. Thank you. A thieving magpie. You can't trust anyone these days. And just so you know, I'm no pinch purse. Here's a small reward.
Thanks.
You could have just kept the groschen, sir. You need it more than I do. And I mean way more than I do. But yeah, since we're here, may as well see what we can do about... what was his name? About this traitor here. Though it is daytime. Just here to browse, sir. Nothing to worry about. You don't really have much what I'm looking for. Sorry, didn't mean to waste your time. So, according to what I saw on the map, and now from what I'm seeing on the compass, the new DLC is available, though apparently not through that door. Pardon me, Sir Divish.
The Lord be praised. What brings you to me?
I want to ask about what is happening in Pribyslavets.
Can I be of service to you, Sidovish? I've heard talk that something is going on in Pribyslavets.
Henry, you've come at just the right moment. I sent a man to Pribyslavets.
My locator, Marius.
Your locator?
What's a locator?
A land allocator. I charged him with checking on the condition of the settlement to see if we can start rebuilding it.
So you're planning to settle it?
You're planning to resettle the village?
Yes.
Why Pribyslavitz of all places?
Because it's been lying fallow and falling into ruin since it was sacked by Havelmedic years ago. It's about time that changed.
Well, it should be safe there now. We trounced that rabble on the battlefield.
Yes, and that's why I sent my master locator there. However, he should have been back long since.
If you've no objection, I could go and look for him.
I'd appreciate that. He probably just got delayed. But I'd be happier if you checked it out.
Absolutely, sir. It's what I've been saving up for. I'm pretty sure that I could help in the rebuilding, too. Oh, sorry.
Yeah.
Now, I think I have a fast travel point now to Pribyslavitz. Yep, I do. Let's use that. Even though I could just sprint it across this road, since I now know this place like the back of my hand. However, fast traveling is, well, it's called fast traveling for a very good reason. All the bodies are still here? Oh, wait, no! That's all the shit that I left behind. Oh, I hope that that's not going to be there once the whole place is rebuilt.
Yeah.
Otherwise, I'm going to have more things to sell. Okay. I'm sorry, did I interrupt a conversation you were having?
Have you lost your way, laddie?
So, it's all clear to me now.
Mother of boys, who are you? You've no business here.
I'm Henry, and I was expecting to find you here.
What? How could you?
Sir Divish's locator went missing around these parts.
Well, it seems like he's all out of luck, don't it? Divish also sent someone better than you to parley.
He didn't send me to parley, he sent me to deal with it.
Deal with it? There's plenty of us, and you're on your own. So I'd think twice about how you're gonna deal with that.
Oh, wrong choice of words, buddy.
Let him go, right now. Or you can stay here and feed the crows, like the rabble who were here before you.
Alright. No need to be hasty, eh? We'll be on our way then. Quietly. That fella's in the tent over there.
Yeah, sorry, bud. Against you three, I would not have needed any drugs. Right, so which tent was he talking about, or rather pointing to? Was it here? No. Couldn't be. Ah!
Hey.
Here you are.
Help.
Thank you. My pleasure. Sir Divish sent me to find you. And it looks like I arrived just in time.
God's truth.
I'm Henry of Skalitz.
My name is Marius Bielek, Master Locator. Sir Divish sent me here to survey the area.
Well, the outlaws are out of the way, so we can go and report to him, right?
Not just yet. Those bastards caught me as soon as I arrived. And so far all I've seen is the inside of the tent they tied me up in. I still have a job to do. Come along with me, if you like. We'll report to Sir Divish afterwards.
Very well.
I'll escort you then. At least I can make sure you don't get caught again.
What? Are there more of those bandits around?
No, I just meant... Never mind. Should we get going?
Yeah. This place is definitely a fixer-upper. But will be well worth the coin.
This is a good spot for the rat house. Every village must have one. It'll be nice and prominent. It's on the hillside, so the foundations will stay dry. It can have its own little square, close to the church. There's no better site here.
And there's the church.
The church is still standing. Good. Good. Whoever built it did a good job. Considering how old it is and what it's been through recently, it stood up well. It won't be an easy job to fix it, but it can be done. Timber alone won't do, though.
Yeah. And it's such a beautiful place, too. Nice place for a set of battlements, though. Well defended otherwise. Is the rat house and the church all that you're gonna have to say about the land?
We could fit at least one tradesman's shop here. Maybe a baker's?
Oh, and that old house.
There's quite a lot of space here. It just needs clearing thoroughly. Then we could even fit stables here.
That's parcel-wise the plan, Marius. At least it will be, as soon as we get everything up and running. But yeah, if this doesn't get cleared out, I'll have to pick it all up as soon as the survey is done.
Main approach road and stream.
Yeah, we could definitely do with a better bridge.
This bridge needs reinforcing. It won't last long in this condition. I reckon it makes sense to build a weir over the stream down there. The water here is clean and can be used to supply the village until we sink a well. It's a good thing we have this stream. No point in building without a water source.
Well, Marius, I think I can point you to a place that actually has a well. In my...
Well, look.
In my...
Supplies and trade will flow through here.
In my post-slaughter survey of the land, I stumbled into one. Didn't need Mutt's help to get out, though. Right, Mutt? I didn't need your help? Good.
I can't even see past the trees and ruins whether there's room for anything there. But at least the trees are strong and healthy. All we need is a few good woodcutters, and we won't have to bring in any timber from elsewhere.
But that would just ruin the appeal, at least for me. But well, if we need timber, at least like you said, it'll be sitting on the doorstep.
Stone foundations. They'll come in handy, and we're close to the stream.
Mm-hmm. Come on, Mike, get out of Marius's way.
Heal.
Ah, yes. Oh,
What's
right.
the space here?
I should see about washing off. Washing up. Yeah. Washing off. Mm-hmm.
There's a well here already. All the better.
Yep. I mentioned it earlier.
A big space, clean water, close to the village green. A good site for an inn.
Actually, yeah. I forgot that this is the place where the inn is supposed to go.
That's that then. Most essential surveying is done.
What is it, Marius? How's the survey going?
So, Master Locator, ready to start building?
There's a long way to go before that. The few ruins that are left are basically beyond repair. It's all overgrown with brush.
Oh dear.
We'll have to get it all cleared before we can start rebuilding it.
So it is possible to rebuild everything?
Yes, absolutely.
But building a whole village is no small enterprise.
We'll need timber, lots of it, which isn't a problem in the middle of the woods, of course. We'll have to hire wage labor to begin with. Quite a lot of men. I think we should get started without delay. There's a lot of work involved, but it'll be well worth the effort. I can just imagine it. The church will dominate the whole settlement.
Oh, that's good news. When will you inform Sir Divish?
Why wait? I'll head to Talmberg right away. But would you keep an eye on things here in the meantime? It would be rather embarrassing to run into more bandits when I return with Sir Divish.
No problem. I'll be right here.
It shouldn't take us long.
Shouldn't take long indeed.
My lord, welcome to Pribyslavitz. That is to say, welcome back to Pribyslavitz after all these years. Well, what's left of it.
Not to worry, Marius. I'm glad to be back in my old hamlet. Although, it seems to have aged about as gracefully as I have over the years.
I beg to differ, sir. It's quite dilapidated, unlike your good self, but at least it's safe now. Thanks in part to Henry here, who also saved me from a predicament that cost me valuable time. Who knows? If it hadn't been for him, we might not even be talking now.
Well, lad, in the end, you managed things in your own way, I see. Just as you said you would.
I did my best, sir.
I paid a ransom and I want something for it. Do I lie to him? No. I drove them off.
They didn't look all that tough. So I put a bit of pressure on them and they took to their heels.
You were outnumbered and you scared them off?
Nah, they were greenhorns. I think they may have been a bit intimidated by me.
Let's hope they don't try anything like that again.
I'm quite sure they won't, sir.
Let's get down to the matter in hand, shall we? What state is Pribyslavitz in?
Sir, in my official capacity as locator, I am gratified to inform you that the hamlet of Pribyslavitz may be renewed. And indeed it offers prospects of considerable expansion beyond its former limits.
Splendid. Finally, some good news for this province.
And badly needed, too.
So, what have you discovered so far? I want to know all the details.
Let's tell him first about the layout of the village.
We had a scout around.
We conducted a basic survey, from which we can make a preliminary outline of the parcels. I already have in my head an initial plan of what can be built where.
We should certainly have a church. I'd like to preserve the existing one.
That should present no serious obstacles. The building is in much better condition than we anticipated. But extensive reconstruction will be required.
That's to be expected.
And the water and the wood.
There's a stream here, and a well, right in the middle of the village.
Yes, and there are abundant woods around. Clearing them will provide both extra land and timber supplies that we can use right away.
Right now, I believe we're standing on the village green, aren't we?
The future green, that is. The village centre will comprise at least 6 large buildings to begin with. We can't fit any more than that here, so there will be other buildings away from the square. In particular, more extensive structures.
I'm glad to hear it. I never expected you'd find so much space here in the middle of the woods. The building work we're about to engage in is only the first part of my plan. Later, we'll clear more forests for agricultural land, and build more farmhouses. But, for now, we'll have to focus on more sensible goals.
As you wish, my lord.
Won't it cost a lot?
Rebuilding a whole village must cost a king's ransom, though.
It's true it won't come cheap. Before the tradesmen settle here and start producing and trading, it will be necessary to invest a certain amount of capital.
A certain amount? How much exactly?
I wouldn't venture to state a precise amount at this point, but I expect it will come to some thousands, even tens of thousands of groschen.
That much? I hope you're good at haggling.
We shall, of course, attempt to procure everything at the best possible price. But raising a settlement from the ashes you see around you is a costly business. Nevertheless, I can assure you, my lord, that if all goes well, the investment shall all come back to you with interest.
I hope I shall live to enjoy it, Master Marius.
Who will be living and working here?
A village isn't a village without villagers. You'll need new subjects. Even preparing the ground for building will need lots of labor. Where can we find so many people, sir?
You sound skeptical, lad. But it's a good question. I've already given it some thought. I've agreed with Radzik and Hanish that we shall make an announcement in Rattay to invite people to move here and help with the construction, which will bring them many benefits, but also obligations. In addition, I expect the prospects of a new home will appeal to your former Skalitz neighbors, more than a makeshift camp by the castle walls.
They'll be delighted, sir.
A splendid solution, sir. I've also been concerned about how to bring settlers here, but now it seems there will be no shortage of new inhabitants after all.
About the rebuilding.
It seems things are finally looking up. We routed the bandits in battle, and Henry took care of the remnants. When can we get to work?
Right away, as far as I'm concerned. All we need is people and the necessary funds. And we'll need someone to keep order, at least in the interim.
True. I'll leave you some of my men.
If I may, I would recommend quickly appointing a bailiff to take responsibility for the renewal of the village, its coffers and its citizens.
True. First things first. Since you understand these matters best, you shall take charge of the land parceling and building works. You'll be available to the bailiff, but answerable directly to me.
I'd be honored, sir. Thank you.
And, as regards the office of bailiff, what about you, Henry?
Yes, sir?
You've proven yourself well. You've demonstrated that you're capable of solving problems, and you command the respect of your former Skalitz neighbors.
Well, I'm not so sure.
And you're also capable of maintaining law and order.
I must concur.
So, let us expedite matters. Henry, I hereby appoint you to the office of bailiff of the hamlet of Pribyslavitz, in my domain.
My lord, it's a great honor. Thank you.
You will oversee the initial renewal and administration of the village that will set the ground for further development. But don't imagine it'll be a bed of roses, lad. Being bailiff doesn't mean you can do whatever you like. If you don't treat the settlers rightly, I'll soon find out and relieve you of your office. Besides, we can't spare a single groschen from the Talmberg coffers now, with the province in chaos. So, you'll have to cover the cost for the building work from your own purse.
Me? But Marius said it would cost a fortune.
True, but from what I hear, you know how to get your hands on coin enough. So, I expect you'll manage it just fine.
I'd like to know who's been spreading such gossip.
And I am assigning you certain specific tasks. You must ensure the rebuilding of the church. That means complete reconstruction, wall paintings, and a new altar. See to it that in the future, the village will be capable of supporting a certain number of people. For that, you will need to ensure the construction of essential artisans' buildings. And ultimately, the village must produce sufficient earnings to fund further expansion.
But, sir, I've never done...
I understand your concerns, but you'll be handsomely rewarded. I shall grant you the proceeds from the whole village for the first 5 years, and you have my permission to use the surrounding woods and land as you see fit.
Well, that's, I mean... Are you sure I'm the right man for the job, sir? It's a lot of responsibility.
As you said yourself, Henry, it's a great honor. Besides, you won't be alone in it. I'll assist you and supervise the construction work.
Phew. All right, then.
So, we're agreed. You'll give this document to the Rete bailiff. He'll make the announcement to invite settlers, which should ensure enough people to begin work. At the same time, your official appointment as bailiff will be announced.
I don't know what to say, sir.
I'm sure you won't disappoint me, Henry. And now I must get back to my duties at Talmberg. Send word when everything is prepared.
Certainly, sir. Have a safe journey.
Farewell, sir.
And now things truly begin to look up. A bright light in this sea of darkness.